Hello there vapors, this is a review coming at you from Anthony Green at MGV Reviews. Today we are reviewing Fat Boys EJOOSE. They're an amazing line. I've had these about a week now, been trying them out. I love them, to be fair. I will obviously run you through a download on what they do, their website and everything else, pros and cons to the juice, and obviously I'll be doing them on two separate devices, one on each. First of all, I will be doing my favourite one, which is Fat Boys EJOOSE Double Chin. Now the flavour profile on this is a massive bag of sour gummies, double trouble for anyone's chin. That's what I love about this, is not only have they done quite a comical name, but it's actually quite rememberable, but they've incorporated the names into what any, shall I say, like myself, self-respecting fat person would struggle with. Obviously double chin, double trouble. So yeah, this one is this one's my favourite one of the two. I've been using it on the iJoy Captain PD 1865 with a Vandy Vape mesh RDA on top, with a NI80 mesh in there. Like I say, I can't fault it. To me it tastes very much like the classic dolphin sweets, the blue and white dolphin sweets. Just has a lovely sour taste to it, but it's, for me, this has been perfect for an all-day vape. I can vape it during the day, vape it at evening, no problem at all. Cloud production on it is amazing. I use 0 milligram now because I've just come off of nicotine, but this is 0 milligram. It's a 70-30 mix as well, and they sell in these lovely gorilla style 60ml bottles. Nice safety proof cap so that children can't undo it just for no reason. You have to physically push down and twist like the old medicine bottles, which is really nice to see, because we all know what it's like to have a juice that's either undone in our pocket and it's leaked everywhere, or you know, maybe one of your children have got hold of it, I don't know. But no, I mean, they are completely TPD compliant. They also have the TPD writing on the base there, to say, you know, it also says on say, obviously all basic details made by in the UK by Fat Boys EJOOSE /info at thevaporshack.co.uk. The Vapor Shack is a company in Bristol, started up by two separate companies. Excuse me. They've just become amazingly successful, to be fair. There's a reason why these guys are successful, because it's blatantly obvious, coming from somebody like myself who makes his own juice as well, making my own coils and things like that, but it's blatantly obvious that these guys do take care in what they do. They have made sure that the flavour is spot on. They have also made sure that they've listened to what their customers are wanting. I've personally spoken to a gentleman called Jason Garty, or Gertie, I believe is pronounced, and he's fantastic at mixing his juices. He's also informed me that obviously they do try their hardest to make sure they get the flavour spot on. Obviously, if you don't get your flavour spot on, nobody else is going to buy from you. You're left vaping that juice, to be fair. And obviously, if you've got a juice that you don't like, there's no point you even attempting to do so. So, yeah, like I say, this is definitely my favourite of the two. We'll give it a little squeeze. So it's very easy to drip using the bottle as well. Cloud production on this I find pretty good, to be fair. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 for cloud production. Flavour wise, on this specific one is a definite 10 out of 10. let's give it a go. First of all, this is a extremely sweet juice. So if you have a sweet tooth, then this would definitely be the one for you to go for. Obviously, with it being a sweeter juice, obviously they've used a bit more sweetener. I would recommend using a higher wattage. I do mine at 140 watts, just so it doesn't crystallise on your coil. Yeah. I think they've got their description spot on with this, to be fair. It does say here, a massive bag of sour gummies, double trouble for anyone's chin. It does feel like I have literally got a handful of sour gummy sweets and just popped it in my mouth, to be fair. I've got that sour flavour. It's not a sour flavour where it makes you go and pull all the funny faces like we like to do with sour sweets. But the sour flavour is there. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Massive bag of sour gummies. I've got the gummy flavour. I've got a very fruity gummy flavour. I want to say is maybe a blueberry or a blueberry maybe. It's something definitely there. Basically like a mixture of wild berries. I love the stuff. I can't fault it, to be fair. I'm in love with it. I will be ordering again, especially this one. So this takes us on to the next one. So with this, obviously, all pros, no cons. I'm extremely happy with this, but just remember this is my personal opinion. I don't speak for the whole of the vaping community. I just review and give you my honest opinion. If I don't like something, I'm going to say I don't like it. What I don't like, maybe you guys will. So this takes me on to the next one. The Fat Boys EJOOSE Waistline. This is a scrummy custard, taking your hunger without adding to your waistline. It's called Waistline. I quite like this juice. I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm not a massive fan of this, but I would not turn it away. It's a strawberry custard. I'm a chef by trade, so I have a chef's palate. So automatically I pick up on this custard straight away. It's a beautiful, creamy, thick custard. Kind of like a creme patisserie sort of consistency to it. It is very thick. Again, it is a 70-30 mix. It is a 0 milligram for myself. It's in the same amazing bottle. I can't stress enough how good, in my opinion, these bottles are. I love these bottles. They're just easy for me. Like I say, I love the custard flavour to this. For me, the strawberry flavour is lacking a little bit. But if you're not a massive fan of strawberry, but you want to get into more of your desserty, custardy flavours, give it a go. Because the strawberry does add a bit of freshness to it, instead of being in your face. You know, as a lot of people know, in my opinion, a lot of strawberry-based e-juices can have a bit of a sort of chewits, sweet. You know, it's artificial. With this, it's slightly different. Like I say, I'm not the biggest fan of this juice, but I do like it. This for me is more of an evening vape. This is not something I would vape all day. This is something I'm sitting in my front room, I'm watching a movie with my family, or sitting down with my partner, or just generally dossing around, this would be the juice for me. Let's give it a drip, let's give it another taste, and I'll give you another opinion on what I think. So this time round I'm on the Apocalypse RDA, coupled with my nice little Christmas present here, the Snow Wolf, brought to me by my partner. It is a Snow Wolf V-Fang, dual 18650. I am currently running this too high. I should be running this at about 115 watts. 0.29 iron build on a set of my very own quad build. I like the wires, but I'm biased. It is my wire, so I'm not. One thing I will never do is review my own items. But here we go. So let's give this a little drippy drip. The one thing you can guarantee with this juice though is, unlike the other juice, it doesn't crystallize on my coils. Like I said, I've been vaping this about a week now, about a week to 10 days now. I've been vaping these juices, and this is the only one I've had so far out of the two that haven't crystallized on any coils. I actually haven't had to change my coils in a week either, which is nice. So I make my own coils, so I'm not fussed about how often I change them. But if you're somebody that is either starting off building, or you have a RTA or an RBA deck, or even just a stock coil, this one would be the better one for the two, unless you get a stock coil that has to run at a higher wattage. Let's give this a go. So this is the Waistline, the Strawberry Custard. As you can see, amazing cloud vapor. The cloud production on these juices are insane. They're more of an 80-20 in my opinion. That is thick. It's very dense. Let's have another hit. I stand by what I said before. I'm getting a lovely, lovely, creamy, thick custard out of this juice. The strawberry, personally, I can't taste much of it. For a strawberry custard, I would expect a bit more strawberry, but again, that is my opinion. And I will only ever give my honest opinion on a review. Yeah, I like the stuff. It's more of an evening vape for myself, but with that in mind, I'm not a massive fan of dessert-based juices. But again, it's my honest opinion. Great juice, great price, great bottles, a lot of pros. Loving the vanilla, loving the bottle. I even love the way that they've even changed. As you can see, this is the red on white by BOYZ EJOOSE, but they've even changed the guy, the way he dresses, just to match with the juice flavours. I love that. It's just a little bit of extra detail that adds to the quality of it, to be fair. Yeah, I love it. For me, it would be a straightforward 9 out of 10 on the range. Only because I would, unless it's absolutely perfect, absolutely incredible, or my number one juice, it won't be a 10 out of 10. But I do give a 9 out of 10. These are awesome, especially the double chin. Like I said before, I have no cons with this whatsoever. The cloud production is amazing. The flavour is incredible. The flavour is so intense on your palate, and it's just, I don't know. I haven't changed my juice for 10 days and I still haven't got vapor stung. I've stuck to this during the day and I've gone on to this in the evening. Going from a sweet juice, somebody like myself who does do a lot of juice in the course of a day, I would expect to have got Vapour's tongue by now, and I haven't. For those of you that don't know what Vapour's tongue is, it is where you lose all flavour from vaping the same juice too much. It can be a number of different things. I haven't used mints or anything like that. I've just stuck to the 2 juices, and like I say, this one is my favourite. Double chin, can't fault it. This one, lovely juice, great flavour. Can't taste the strawberry in it very much, unfortunately. But with that in mind, it is a fantastic custard flavouring. So with this one, I'm going to give another 9 out of 10. Just because it is good juice. It's great. For me, this would be good as a competition juice as well, because of the cloud production is amazing. A couple of little things, obviously. If you head over to the vaporshackbristol.com, that is where they are doing a lot of their orders. It's a website that they use. They do everything on there. They've also got an amazing brand called EJOOSE, which is another sort of sister company to FatBoys EJOOSE. Head over to Facebook at the Vapor Shack or FatBoys EJOOSE or GJuice to get yourself some of these bad boys. They are incredible. They're very cheap. The customer service is absolutely phenomenal. It's a 5 out of 5 for me for customer service. It's a 9 out of 10 for the product. There's not much more I can say, to be fair. If you do end up heading over there, have a word with Brad Foskett, who is a gentleman that sorted me out with these juices. Say to him MG10, and you'll get yourself 10% off your final order. There's not much more you can ask for. Do you know what I mean? They are a great juice. You get an extra 10% off as well, just for stating MG10. Also, a massive shout out to Jason Garty, who is their mixer, or should we say, flavour creator. This guy seriously knows his stuff when it comes down to mixing juice, when it comes down to the cloud production, when it just comes down in general to getting that flavour spot on. So, round of applause to you, Jason. Fantastic. Like I say, I've dealt with Brad Foskett for sponsoring our page, Mod Gods and Vapors, and I can't fault him. The customer service I received was 5 out of 10. I will be reviewing on his Facebook page, which is at Vapor Shack. I will be giving him a straightforward 5 out of 10. 5 out of 5, sorry. Star rating. Not much more I can ask for. Thank you very much for watching my review. There will be a lot more coming from myself and the other guys over at Mods, Gods and Vapors. Don't forget, hit up Christopher Matthews' review at the moment on Dinner Lady Vapes. They sent him the 3 new flavours from Dinner Lady Vapes. It's an exciting review. If you can't understand him, it is because he's Scottish, and I'm pretty sure if you ask him any questions, he will happily type you exactly what he means. But yeah, keep an eye out, guys. We've got plenty of stuff coming. I will be reviewing the Captain PD 18650 along with the Vandy Vape Mesh RDA. I will also be reviewing this as well. I've also got another review coming on Fat Chef Vapes. Really excited about this one. Also Ballistic Badger. So yeah, happy days. Massive shout out again to Brad Foskett and Jason Garty on FatBoys EJOOSE. Man, these guys are incredible. Definitely in my top 3 favourite juices of all time, this one. Head over to him, MGV10, for 10% off your order. That's the Vapor Shack. This is MGV. This is Anthony Green. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening. Fantastic New Year. And peace out, guys. Have a good one.